Welcome to the Mass Article Submitter tutorial. My name is Bobby Walker and I own this software. I just want to go through real quick. I think this software is fairly self-explanatory. What I want to do is just go through the setup with you, and then I'll actually submit an article that I just wrote fresh today. It's right here about affiliate stuff. But first, before we do any of that, if you don't have an account with the 10 sites that are in this software, then we need to do that first. So to do that, just go to File, go to Accounts, and now if you look down at this drop down menu, you have a list of all 10 of the sites that you need to type in your username and password for. Now what you basically do, if you already have a username and password, you just put that in here, your user and your password here, and then you click Save. Okay. Once you click Save, then you're going to want to test that site, and what it's going to do is going to give you this box right here that says Login Succeeded. That's how you know that your username and password is correct. Now, if you haven't signed up, all you have to do is click Sign Up. It's going to take you directly to the sign up page for that particular site, which in this case is easyinarticles.com. You'll basically just go through the process of filling out the applications. After you fill out the application on most of the sites, you'll then need to go to your email account that you registered your account with, and click a confirmation email that confirms that you have joined the site and that you're ready to submit articles. Now I'm going to drop this menu down because there are two sites that I know for a fact that you have to manually add a pen name. You have to register a pen name in addition to sign up for the site. And those sites are Article Dashboard and Article Cube. They may be owned by the same people, but I know for a fact that those two are the ones that you have to add a pen name. Because when I was testing this software, I would submit everything and I'd always get 8 good submissions, and then 2 of them would fail, and I couldn't figure out why they were failing, and the developer couldn't figure it out either. So I went back to all the sites and I found out that Article Dashboard and Article Cube also have to have you register a pen name in addition to the confirmation email. So keep that in mind. Now, as far as I know, it's Article Dashboard and Article Cube, but just make sure with all these that you don't have to add a pen name, and that you can submit articles. Okay, then basically you just want to go down through this list. The next one would be Go Articles. Like I said, if you have a username and password, just type it in here, click Save, and then you test. You want to test all these before you submit any article. And you can see it says Login Succeeded. Now, I don't want to go down through this whole list and bore you with this, but it's the same thing on all of them. Now, we'll say that most of them ask for email. There's a couple that ask for just a username. And then one of the sites, I think it's Idea Marketers, they only allow you a certain amount of characters for a password and a certain amount of characters for a username. So this one's probably going to be different username and password than the rest of your sites. What I try to do is just log in with something that I can easily remember and do it on all the sites. If you have RoboForm or whatever and you've got all your own username and passwords, that's fine. Just paste them in here and test them. Even though that you think that they're right, I want you to test them, because if you get a bad submission, then the chances are likely that you haven't properly inputted the username and password. So just click on Test, and just you just want to make sure you see this box right here, Login Succeeded. Once you've done that with all 10 of your sites, you're now ready to submit an article. I will say that Article City, I think you don't have to see it says Login Succeeded. You don't even have to register for this site. I'm about 99% sure. But that's the only one. All the rest of them you have to register with. Okay, we're done there. That's just the file. It's only 2 buttons here. You got an accounts file and you have a help file with the about box. That basically just tells you the information about Mass Article Submitter and a couple of my other sites that I have. That's all. That's all that's to this whole software. It's like super easy software, but don't let this fool you. This software is amazing. It's amazingly powerful and it's amazingly fast. So now here's what we're going to do. We're going to set up our article that we wrote. So all I'm going to do is I've got a notepad here, right? And I'm just going to copy and paste this article that I wrote. And the title of the article is why are affiliate sites effective? So I want to paste that in there. I want to type in the author name. And then, I just want to type in a couple of keywords. Okay, just something that's relevant to the article that I'm submitting. In my article, I'm talking about review sites. So I just want to type in some keywords that are related to what I'm talking about. The keywords are important. You want to get as targeted as possible. You may only have one keyword because if you have a batch of articles written for yourself, say you have 10 articles written, each of those articles may have a particular keyword you're trying to target in the same niche. So you would just want to enter that particular keyword for that one, okay? Okay, now my summary, I just included a small summary of, you don't want this to be very long. I mean, like maybe a sentence or two, and that's it. Okay, now we just go in, and right here, the body is where your article goes. So then what we want to do is just copy and paste. I mean, it's the easy stuff. Let's put that in right here. Okay, now we have our complete article in it now. Category. You just want to go through here and try to find, I've condensed these down to like the main categories. You have to do that with an article software if you're submitting to a bunch of sites. You have to have the stuff that's in common with all of the sites, not just one of them. So for this one, it's probably going to be, here's one for product reviews. We could put it under that. We could put it under internet business. We could put it under regular business. We could put it under computers. But probably the most relevant for this particular topic may be internet business. You could also do home and family because home and family, a lot of normal people may be looking for ways to make some extra money. So home and family is another option that you could put. But for this one, we're going to do internet business. And then for the resource, we're just going to type something in here relevant to our business.